Hello everyone and welcome back to episode 6 of my very, very slow run through Dark Souls 2. Last time I believe we ended up defeating a pretty lackluster boss at the end of the last episode, the Prowling Magus, but that did get us to a new bonfire, which is an area I do want to explore a little bit at the beginning of this episode, just to pick up some resources first and foremost, and then I think we'll be ducking back to a different area. I just know that in the Brightstone Cove here, we will have access to some Titanite chunks, which I would very much like to have. I wonder if a fire orb kills this thing. Let's test it out. Woo! Not even close. I would need to go back to the bonfire. That was useful. Yeah, the weapon I have is not particularly good at killing these Titanite lizards, just because I do have to jump attack to make it work. But I think, first and foremost, let us equip our Homeward Bones for easy access, do our due diligence, and get rid of this guy, otherwise he's going to shoot at me and be very annoying. With some lacerating arrows. That'll do. He dropped something. Oh, do I want it? I kind of want it. Oh well. These mages can be a big pain in the ass in this area. Oh. I'm gonna go and grab that item. I can't resist. I've already gotten sidetracked. It's fine. It's fine. There's a few more things to pick up down here anyway. Soul of a Proud Knight. See, that it was worth it. It was worth coming here. And yes, you'll see probably the most plentiful enemy in this area here are the spiders, so apologies to anyone who's not a huge fan of spiders. If it's worth anything, I will be killing them all. Repeatedly. Rouge water, that was not useful at all. Anyway, let's see if we can get this Titanite lizard with a jump attack. Got him. So yes, Titanite chunks, that is what we are here for. And there's another one, I think, over there. So I'm going to have to do a bit of a tricky jump here. What we got there? Oh crap, that's a large Titanite shard. It must be... I got the wrong one. That's fine. We'll be fine. We've got plenty of Homeward Bones, and I plan on using them. But yeah, long story short, I really do just want to upgrade the Grand Lance as quickly as possible. Oh, of course, using a Homeward Bone doesn't restore my health, but it does bring all of our slain enemies back to life. That was wow. I very much got away with that, so let's not squander it. Let's just jump back to the bonfire again. Whoopsie daisy. I forget, when you're dropping from height, you really should do a plunging attack so you don't roll forward and nearly kill yourself like I just did. Like that. It's a lot more reliable. There we go, Titanite chunk. So I think with that, we should be pretty good to go. Oh. Oh, shite. It's happened. Looks like I'm gonna have to... Oh, looks like I'm getting invaded. I forgot about this. Guys, it's not going well. There are spiders and mages and a guy with a crossbow and a petrification dude. I'm gonna get around the corner here just so I can maybe get a heal in. that didn't kill. Oh, I think we might be boned. I think we might be just a bit boned. That's fine. It's nothing to worry about. I made a mistake running around this corner here. I could have gone through the door behind me, but yeah, I'm not really sure what the plan was ever going to be there. Oh well, we got what we came for. We've got the Titanite chunks, and I think that's enough to upgrade my weapon. So let's go and do that. I don't really care about going back and picking up 4K souls. Not too concerned. And I'll come back and explore this area properly in a little while. For now... Oh, see, look, I picked up that large soul of a proud knight. It's going to come in handy right now. Right now. Because we should be able to... Oh, shit. Nope, we don't have enough money. I needed to go pick up the 4K souls. Oh, well. Not too fast. In that case, I suppose I may as well make my way to the bonfire in this level here. That'll be a good reward for myself. To make it down to where I was before, the normal way. And not get killed this time. Let's do that. So I'll go down this way this time. So this area has a number of different ways you can approach it. I wonder if this is... I don't see any messages here. I'm back online, so the messages should be back. I'm wondering if this is another section with the Shadow Man. But alas. No Shadow Man. After going over the footage for the last episode, I think I've kind of decided pyromancy is maybe not the play. I mean, I'll keep it for a bit longer, but for now, my pyromancy is doing... Oh, you know what? That was more damage than I thought it would be. I take it back. Let's roll with the pyromancy for a bit longer. Oh. Oh, come on. Surely that hits. Whatever. These mages will not stop spamming. They will not stop spamming no matter what until they die. That's just what they do. I was kind of hoping for one of them to drop their hat because it's very funny. Not very good, but very funny. We're about to be accosted by like 50 spiders. Got him. Yeah, so the reason you come down this way is, of course, to grab a bonfire. It's one of my least favorite bonfires in the game, because every time you rest, all of those spiders come back, which is pretty annoying. So I'm not going to rest for now. I think there's no need. I am going to heal, though. And I'm going to do the smart thing and take out this mage before he starts doing his thing. Oh, come on. There we go. And he'll never bother us again until the next time we're here. Oh, spiders are already coming. Come on. Oh. Thank you. Gonna have to shoot him while dodging all of his attacks, but that's fine. Get out of here. And we're getting invaded again. He took a little bit longer to show up this time. Take care of the spiders first, I suppose. Oh. Yeah, he fires a, I believe the weapon name is Avalon. It's like a triple firing crossbow. We can get that later. But not from this guy. Actually, maybe we can get like a rare drop from this guy. But I do know you can get the Avalon from a chest in an area much later in the game. And he dropped his worthless gloves. Very good. And I don't trust this thing. Get out of here. That's going to explode if we go past it. Or if we go near it. It looks like a normal Titanite lizard. But I assure you, it is not. And there we go. We got our souls back. Said I wasn't going to do it, but what do you know? Let's jump in here. Where we see a familiar face. We rescued this NPC.
This is my workshop. In your town, I believe I will be called if I create all manner.
And she is going to be able to give us boss weapons. Just like Strayed, who we've run into before, but she gives us different boss weapons. The first one is free, so that's pretty cool. I don't particularly want to use the Lost Sinner's Sword. It's reasonably strong, but it does actually do damage to you every time you attack, and I am not a Faith Dex build, so Dragon Slayer Spear is going to be bad, but we'll be coming back here later. Oh, and actually, funnily enough, she is a blacksmith, so we can just reinforce our stuff right now. Grand Lance, plus 10. And I got an achievement, Supreme Weapon. Wonder if I'll get that for armor as well. Speaking of, I'm going to take off this terrible, terrible armor. After robbing the bird lady. See ya. Alright, now that I've got my plus 10 weapon, I think we're going to go to the Poison Swamp area, and we'll come back here a little bit later. Is there any point doing that? I could really just clear out this area. I'm just going to clear out this area. What does it matter? What does it matter? I am going to rest, though, and take it from the top, because there's an item that I forgot about. Pretty important one. And because I kind of just got straight into this episode, I think I forgot to ask, how is everybody doing? Hope you're all having a wonderful day. Or night. Or that lovely in-between time. But yes, I'm going to jump down here and grab this item here, which is not what I came for. Ow. What I came for is this. Estus Flask Shard. And we'll be able to just jump out and run straight back to our bonfire. Surely without, nope. I was gonna say surely without having to clear out all of these spiders again, but alas, it was not meant to be. This is what I meant when I said I'm gonna be killing all the spiders repeatedly. Over and over again, every time I have to come to this bloody bonfire. And my weapon is not particularly fast. Wish I had something a little bit speedier for these guys, but that's fine. Either way, I'm now back to where I need to be. And I think, honestly, I don't really need to rest at the bonfire. I'm just going to run. I don't need my flasks, he says. I'm sure I will not come to regret that statement later. Ooh. Yeah, we can see some like spider parasite infested dudes. Pretty freaky. Yeah, I don't really need the Estus flasks too much because I have life gems, of course. Oh, come on. Wait, I have pyromancy. Ow. Oh, you come all the way here? Oh, that was... Well, I'm definitely not going to go and Get that item. That's gonna stay there. Pyromancy. Yeah. Yeah, fire's pretty good against spiders. Pretty good. Yeah, I figure I may as well just go through the rest of this level because there is a boss not too far away. There's a little bit to go, but not too far away. And there's definitely going to be more to explore in this level later on with some NPC quest lines. Oh wait, that's why I wanted to go to the other place and come back. I wanted to do the NPC quest line. Can I still do that after the boss? I suppose I'm gonna find out, because I'm here already. And I'm just gonna keep rolling with it. This door is rigged from memory. We're gonna break it. And then all that sand is gonna burst out. That would have done quite a bit of damage, I think. Ah, that's right. Yeah, we can't even get in yet. We can't even get in yet. That's part of the NPC quest line. The Pate and Creighton quest line that we've sort of done a little bit of, but not much. Nothing back here. I think I said like 5 minutes ago I was going to change my armor, but I still haven't. I will. I will at some point. Yeah, don't really need any more large Titanite shards for now. Hey, yeah. Got him. I've got one fire orb left. I probably shouldn't be wasting them like this, but that's okay. I do want all of the items that are here. These spikes are gonna damage me constantly, but not much. And we can kind of just pick off these enemies one by one before they ever really threaten us. You know what? Let's just attack them with our big weapon. I did just upgrade it to +10. It does do damage. So let's jump down here. Grab us some more Titanite chunks. So we should have enough to upgrade. Or almost to upgrade another full weapon by now. And I am going to light my torch before I head into here. Can I light it here? No, I can't. That's fine. Just because there's going to be a lot of spiders. And as I established on the last episode, spiders are afraid of fire. As should you be. If I'm afraid of fire, does that make me part spider? Who knows? I am still going to go and kill them all, because I don't trust them. That is the only reason. And I suppose there are a few items to pick up in this room too. That door that's to my right, that one there, can't get into until later, so I will be running through this area, like I said, another time, and I'll come and get the items there next time. Hello. You can stay there. I will, however, defeat your pickaxe friend hiding behind this door, wielding the pig shield. I don't know if you can see it, but he does have a shield that looks like a pig head, which I think is a bit of fun. We'll be getting that later. And we can sort of just outrange this guy pretty easily. Pickaxe, not known for its range. And there'll be something extra special we'll be doing in this room much, much later on. much later on, when I can be bothered, because it's a real pain in the ass. It involves leading a pig from a previous area that we've been into this room specifically, which, if you've been seeing the terrain I've just traversed to get here, it's a bit of a pain in the ass, but oh well. I swear, every time I come in here, I roll through those parts expecting there to be an item. But I'm telling you, there never is. As much as I want there to be. Speaking of items, I very rarely pick up all of the items in this little area here just because a lot of them aren't particularly useful. Can I even get up there? I don't think I can. Oh, yes, I certainly can. Yeah, so it might actually take me a second to remember where all the items are in this little place. I think there is some stuff up here. But normally I wouldn't come this way at all. Ah, that is probably why. There is actually nothing. Thank you, Dark Souls 2. Alright, moving on. And I'm once again going to put out another warning for the arachnophobes in the audience. If you haven't somehow left already, be warned about the boss I'm about to fight. Ooh, run. Yeah, after a swing, I do get stuck in my animation for quite some time. I should probably run to heal. Thankfully, with my incredible torch, the spiders don't attack me, so I can really have free run of the place to deal with these guys. And once again, I think I'll be running around and killing all of these spiders because I don't like them. Get out of here. And you. And your buddy back here. There are so many spiders in this room. Like, if you think you're done killing all the spiders in this room, I guarantee you, you are not. There are more. Simpleton spice. Perfect spice for me. I'll be selling that for a cool 1,200 souls or whatever it is. I don't quite remember. Like I said, I thought I was done with the spiders, but there are more. There's another spider. And up on the wall. They're everywhere. Come here. Die. You, unless you drop down, you can just stay there. I'm not. Actually, screw it. Nah, change my mind. Don't want to put the torch out and waste another flame butterfly. There's definitely an item up here, right? Right. Right. I guess not. Yep, I guess there's a reason I really never explore this place very much. There's fuck all here. Let's go fight the boss. Should I need repair powder? Probably better to be safe than sorry. Oh, and I do have that Estus Flask shard that I just haven't used. Oh yeah, did I mention there are more spiders inside the boss room? Oh, and I didn't change my armor. Crap. Oh well, we'll be fine. Hello there. It's got red eyes. Red eyes, red eyes, red eyes. What a treat.
Oh god damn it, Nappa, nobody's going to get that. As a matter of fact, I did.
So yeah, thankfully, even in the boss fight, our torch will protect us from the little spiders. And this is, once again, a pretty unique boss fight. Because you can only hit this middle, or the head area. The rest of the body is, like, heavily armored. So you can't do any damage to it at all. But also, you can run around behind it and attack the head on its butt. As all spiders have. It's basic biology. Every spider's got a head on its butt. And simultaneously a butt on its head. I should probably start, like, thinking about what I'm doing. And not stand in front of the boss and just chat. Oh, miss. Yeah, and the problem with having such a small target is, with a piercing weapon like this... Oh, well, I mean, with any weapon, really. It's just easier to miss. But yeah, we can kind of alternate between the heads. Big damage. I don't think I mentioned, this is actually one of the main Lord Soul fights, just like the Lost Sinner. Oh. I do believe if I stay at range here, I can force it to do a particular attack. Here we go. It's going to shoot big laser beam, which gives me plenty of time to run around behind it and get some good attacks in on the head. Well, one good attack in on the head, because I am bad. Oh, miss. I locked onto the other head. Ow. Should have seen that coming. Come on, do the big laser again. Or not. That's fine. Oh. And big swing, and got him. Or her. It's her. The Duke's dear Freya. It's a lady spider. And true to form, I'm going to go and kill every spider in this room still, because they smell bad. I want to get rid of them. I will find a different excuse every time. Really, it's just for the souls. Don't forget to pick up the Great Soul just lying on the ground here, which you do need for story progression. There is a lore reason behind why the spider itself did not give you the Great Soul. But for the life of me, I don't remember it. Something to do with this big petrified dragon here. I think that's the soul that we picked up. It was the dragon soul, maybe. I don't know. We will come back here and enter that dragon's mind later in the game. And if that sounds hectic, it's actually kind of not. There's not too much to do in there. Not a lot going on in the mind of a dead dragon. And now, the true boss of the area. The Duke. We just fought the Duke's dear Freya. And here he is, the Duke. Look at that varied moveset. I don't think I've ever let this guy live this long. Also, I'm going to put out the torch. I don't need that anymore. Goodbye. Thank you for your key, for your branch, and for your ring. That's the key that unlocks the locked door I mentioned earlier. Which we can't really access unless we go back to the other bonfire. But yeah, that was that particular Lord Soul, the Duke's dear Freya. We get another little achievement for that. It's always fun starting one of these games on a new account, you know, whether it's on Steam or you get it on a new console or something, and you can get all the achievements. Get that good little dopamine hit, you know. But we should have some good leveling up to do now. Yeah. And also an Estus Flask shard. Oh, and also the computer freezing. What do we want to level up now? I think it was not Dex, because our weapon scales better with Strength. I think I wanted 25 Endurance. And I don't know, maybe some more equip capacity or something. Probably health is better. We can go all the way up to 30 health, which is pretty good. And then I really won't need to level up health much more for the rest of the game. I think let's do that. And of course, we won't forget to do this time. Alright. Be right back, because I'm going to change my clothes in the game. I'm realizing now that I just don't have that many options for armor, so I am going to pop over to Mr. Armor Man over here. Hello there.
Welcome to my shop. Oh, sorry,
He's a nervous wreck. But I will be buying some stuff from him. So maybe with some funding, he'll get a bit more confident. Who knows? I want armor. I want armor that looks cool and is also functional. I'll get none of that here. Well, not armor that looks cool, that's for sure. Grab those. Grab some hard leather boots. I'm going to spend all my money. I don't care. Let's buy this armor as well. Perfect.
Thanks very much.
Yep. That looks fine. Alright, I think we're looking good now. I have gotten rid of the Pyromancy Flame for the sake of a ring that gives us more equip load, and replaced it with a parrying dagger. Will I ever use the parrying dagger? Who knows? Maybe. But regardless, let's move on to the Poison Swamp area. Love me a good Poison Swamp. Let's make sure I have all of my Poison Swamp equipment equipped and ready to go. That's right, I'm talking common fruits. I'm talking bits of moss that I found on the ground that increase my poison resistance. I'm talking arrows with which I can... Oh, crap. I unequipped the bow. Please tell me that... Oh, 51. Alright, see a parrying dagger. Oh, 50.3. Yep, that'll do. 'Cause I do not want to deal with this guy. Because he's going to be throwing those at me the whole time. Oh, that one still hit me. Don't know about that one, mate. Oh, wow. I really feel like I'm dodging those, but that's fine. We got it. Stellar gameplay so far. So yes, as you can clearly tell, we are going to start getting poisoned the second we go in there. And these silly skeletons are going to start popping out all over the place. And I feel like I'm not going to be able to kill these guys without a jumping attack. Just like the little lizards. Either way, let's eat my common fruit for poison resistance and start running. I'll jump back up on here. Let that poison build up, go down. get beaten up by a skeleton for a little bit, sip my drink, and go. Get a torch, that's quite nice. Yeah, there is an area that I'm going to be using quite a lot of torch for, depending on how long I spend there. Hopefully... Oh shit, I got poisoned. I wasn't paying attention. Little life hack in this game, if you pop a life gem, that should heal you at about a little bit faster than the same rate that the poison does damage. It won't last as long as the poison does, so you might have to pop a couple, but that will entirely alleviate the negative effects of the poison. If you don't have a poison moss on you, which I do, and I just didn't use. Because I think life gems are cool. Oh, speaking of life gems. And yeah, you can see we're probably, we're picking up quite a lot of titanite in this area. Lots of smithing stuff. So I should have enough titanite to upgrade another weapon when I feel like it. If I feel like it, who knows? Maybe I'm going to be grand lancing it through the entire game. Probably not, but it's certainly a possibility. Oof. Yeah, piercing weapons don't do great damage to skeletons. One more item I'll grab down here. Annoyingly in a treasure chest, because it forces you to stay here and just get poisoned again. This time I am going to use a moss. Let's not be too wasteful with our life gems. And we'll find a familiar face. Hello, Gavlan. You do know me. I sold you a bunch of stuff, and I'm going to do it again. Broken thief sword. Sure is. I'm not gonna need an extra falchion. I'm not gonna need an extra scimitar. I'm just gonna sell all the double ups that I have for a bit of extra cash. And any random items that I just don't need. Probably won't make too much, but hey, every penny counts, you know? Rings I'm going to collect, because I think there's an achievement with that, but I cannot remember. Either way, I'm going to collect them. Where's my spice? Spice, sell that. Spice, lots of spice. Sell those. Never going to use them. Never in my entire life am I going to use the spice. He still sells the Ring of Giants, which I think I'll buy this time. I do like the Ring of Giants. And I may as well stock up on moss while I'm here. And I think when you give this guy enough money, he does give you an item, but we haven't done that yet. See you, Gavlan. Once we leave here, he will move to a new location. A location that we have actually already been to. One that is quite easily accessible, so we will have a permanently accessible merchant with which we can sell all of our double ups, which is pretty good. We are once again getting shot at by some ranged attackers, so I think we can return the favor before we get barbecued. These things do so much damage. They have one particular attack that's like a little explosion. It's like a little ball of explosion. And my god, does that thing mess you up. So best to take them out from range. Hello. Come and get me. don't think she dropped anything either. Very sad. You can get her dress and her hood and that stuff, which is pretty cool, but they are pretty rare drops. And we'll find around the corner here another bonfire, so we won't have to go through that particular poison swamp again. That particular poison swamp we will not have to go through again. There will be other poison areas that we have to go through, regrettably. But for now, let's see if we can get our hands on these guys. They're all going to run away from us, which is a little bit annoying. Ah, just missed. It's fine. Thankfully, with the bonfire right here, we can rest up and just grab them one by one if we need to. Got him. And I think the other one will have escaped by now. Yeah, that's fine. I just want to collect all of the Titanite that I can, so if I ever do want to go for another weapon, I can just do it and not sort of not go running around trolling for resources, you know. There are a couple of different paths I can take from here on. Oh, don't jump down. You little shit. And that's the other problem. If they run down the hole, I'm not jumping in after them. I'm simply not doing it. I will go back to the bonfire and I will try again. But yes, there are two paths I can take from here. One, which is optional and will loop back around. The other, of course, is... Ah! Fuck it. Come here. Oh, I've been punished. I have been so punished. Whatever. I've ended up on the other side. Let me back. It's fine. Forgot that leads out that way. I tried to do a jumping attack, but it did not work. It just gave me an R2. A normal R2. And I'm just going to chase you into the hole this time. I know what we're about. Got him. There we go. Now we can run away. Go and do this optional side area. For a few more items and stuff. Firstly, let's go up here. There's a path where you can only get through once this enemy destroys the barrier for you, which will give you a little hint as to how we'll be accessing these items behind the little barrier here. So, come on, mate. Come on, over here. Problem is, you need to get him to hit it with a melee attack. So, if he keeps backing away like this, it's a bit counterproductive. Which I really don't know why he's just constantly backing up. Ow, wow, that does quite a bit of damage. Maybe if I stand over here, he'll back up the other way. You backing up? Or are you gonna... Yeah, that's it. Back up. Somehow that hit me. It's got such a big hitbox. Oh, I'm not doing very well, guys. Please come over here. This isn't meant to be a difficult thing. This usually happens pretty much instantly. Instead, I'm getting hit through the walls. Oh, finally. Oh, you don't have to get him to do it with a melee attack. You can do it with a ranged attack. I see. Please die. Oh my god. Please. I just want to move around you. What a fine display of gameplay. This is why they pay me the big bucks. All that for a bunch of stuff. You know what? I'll show off the shield I just picked up. It's pretty cool. Look at that. It's like an Aztec shield or something. I don't know. But it is pretty cool looking and way too heavy for me. And as such, I will not be using it. Let's do this one before the other one. Fight against like 15 of these sickle dudes. But here's the strat that I learned like 10 years ago. You come up here, and they will all run after you, single file down this this little bridge. So you can sort of pick them off one by one, and then when you run out of room, jump down. They'll all follow you back down. You kind of just run straight back up and do the same thing again. Come on. Oh, or if your lock-on screws up, that's gonna happen. What the hell? I was looking straight at him. Suppose we just won't... I was gonna say we won't lock on, and then I instinctively locked on. So yeah, if you can just bait out one of their attacks, they die in 2 to 3 hits, depending on where you hit him. If you're using the Grand Lance plus 10 with 25 strength and 18 dexterity. Very specific. A couple more items to grab down here. I think a lot of these are going to be spice, which, like I said before, yeah, I'm going to be selling. For those that don't remember, the spice items in this game are used to lower the level requirements of spells and miracles, but it also makes them less effective. So I won't be using them. If I want to spec into a character that uses spells and miracles, I'll do it properly. Don't think there's anything over here. Nah. Just a drop down into the big poison hole. And a petrified something. I'm going to quickly loop back around because there was one more little optional thing that I did not go and do, which is just down here. Poison stone. Now there are no items down here, I'm fairly sure. It's just a path to get you back to where you were before, so I'm actually just gonna homeward bone and not bother with the poison. Bye-bye. Rest up. And now we can get on with the proper route. Which there are going to be some more items to grab down there. So I will deal with these guys once again. Oh. Hello. Where did you come from? Large man. Large green man. I know someone's made the Shrek joke 1,000 times, so I'm not going to do it. Fun fact, it doesn't really matter where you hit this particular enemy. You can see there's a little guy standing on the back of the big monster. It does not do any more or less damage to hit the little guy. He's not a separate enemy. They all share the 1 health bar. Even if you hit the rigging, it does the same amount of damage. There we go. That one did more damage because I bled him, alright? There's no other reason for it. I promise the information I just gave you is accurate. Oh crap, I'm out of bleed arrows. I was probably a little gung-ho with those, wasn't I? Oh well. Poison arrows do the same amount of damage. Without bleeding, that's fine. Either way, I just didn't want to deal with them while I'm running down here in the poison swamp. So, common fruit, go. Ow. Titanite shards, useless. Titanite slab, that'll be good for later, but I do have a few of those already. I see I'm about to be accosted by skeletons once more. Washing pole, that is another weapon that I've thought very seriously about using, because it's just so cool. I don't remember if it's really, really good in this game, but it is cool. It's just a very big katana. You can't say no to that. More useless Titanite shards. Pop a couple of life gems and we'll be fine. Look at that. Don't miss this little pathway off to the left if you are looking to get everything in the game. Which I missed this little path a bunch of times when I was playing the first couple of times around, but around the corner here we will find a familiar covenant if we've played Dark Souls 1. So, praise the sun. Of course, I'm not really going to do anything with the covenant, but look at that. We've got that nice little radiant sun image in our character icon. Much nicer than the silly rat covenant or whatever we had before. I don't know. You can see that guy hanging out up there. Not going to worry about him. These guys love to run through pots and poison themselves, so just for shits and gigs, I'm not really going to touch him. I'll wait for the poison to do its bit. See you, mate. Thank you for the shard. I really would have thought that I two-shot these guys, but maybe if I'm two-handing I do. Maybe I should just be two-handing instead of one-handing. I know there were benefits to one-handing. The attacks are slightly faster, but I feel like the damage is going to be a lot better. Oh, crap. She was about to do the explosion attack. I could see her charging up for it. And I would have been dead. Capital D, dead. I'm glad we did fight one, pretty intimidating boss just a moment ago, because the one that is coming up through that, oh crap, through that fog door that we just saw is not what I would call intimidating. But I've got a couple of items to grab before that. Oh, I forget there's a headless man hiding around the corner. That's going to be a bit of a running theme in this area, I think. That and these little poison bugs. They spew out poison gas. Speaking of poison gas, oof. All that for a torch. So I think before I go down there, because there's a few more items I can grab there, I'm actually just going to beat the boss. Because beating the boss is easier than doing the jump to get down there. And there is a bonfire past here, so let's face the covetous demon, Jabba the Hutt himself. I don't remember much of the lore of this game, but I'm fairly sure I do remember this guy's in-game lore. He was so in love with the main boss of this area, and she wasn't really into him, so he thought the best solution would be to just start eating. Just start eating until he became this. So, great strategy, great fight. See you next time. That boss does have one pretty interesting attack where he can eat you and he disarms you. Like, he takes off all of your armor and stuff, which is pretty cool. But that attack has a long wind-up, a very short range, and you're probably going to kill him before you'll ever see it, like I did just then. So, good on you, Covetous Demon. Probably shouldn't have rested at the bonfire. Now I have to kill this silly pyromancer again. Not to worry. Yep, I literally consider that jump to be harder than that boss fight. And it's not a particularly hard jump. Once again, headless man hiding around the corner. I forget if it was the last episode or the one before that I was talking about people hiding around corners, but even more so in this area should you always be checking around the bloody corners, because they are everywhere, these guys. Hello. I wonder what that message says. It's an odd place for a message. Right. Yep. Be sure not to step on that pressure plate on the ground, otherwise you have crossbow bolts fired at you from this little hole in the wall over here. So don't do it. We can go down this little hallway too. I think I'm not going to bother with the common fruits or anything. I'm just going to heal the poison when it happens. It's inevitable. Grab us some lovely repair powder. And find Lucatio, hidden away.
Still on the road. Sorry to have burdened you, so this is for you.
She gives us quite the ring. Ring of Steel Protection +1. That just gives us a flat defense boost.
Curse, I am, if ever.
I think. Yeah. Increases physical defense. So that's pretty good. If you're taking a bit too much damage.
I had an older brother. He became the most I never even in fact, there. Now I'm certain.
We're going to find Lucatio's brother later on, sort of. Well, he's going to invade us, I think.
Come here soon. If only my brother must have.
Yeah,
seen
okay.
me.
Thank you, Lucatio. Of course, we've got the Pharis contraption here, which is going to open up a little pathway through this wall. To a ring I'm probably never going to use. Wow, Poison Bite ring. Ups my poison resistance. You know what? Because I'm not going to use it at any point throughout the game, other than exactly right now, let's use it to run through this poison area. Wow, look at that poison resist. It's pretty good. Pretty good. Hello. Oh shit, I poisoned myself. Damn it, if only I had my poison resist ring on. Oh well. Just gonna quickly run around and get back to the bonfire. And then I think I will, I mean, I don't have that many souls, but I can go back to Majula to level up, I suppose. Surprised I don't two-shot these guys, even two-handing my lance. Maybe this weapon is not as good as I thought it might be. Well, I mean, it does two-hand from certain points. I think this is what you would call a sweet spot weapon. Like, you have to hit the enemy with, like, just the right part of the weapon to get the maximum amount of damage. Oh yeah, another cool little mechanic for the Covetous Demon. These pots up there that contain corpses, if you shoot them down, the boss will be distracted and start eating the corpses. Why you would need the boss to be distracted, I could not tell you. But, screw it. I'm not going back to Majula. Let's just keep going. I see you. I see you. You know what? I am going back to Majula because I would love to be the proud owner of some iron arrows, which means I'm not going to Majula at all. I'm going to go see Macduff. Being able to pick enemies off from range is just far too valuable in this game. Oh, weakness head. Okay. Yeah, get us some iron arrows. I can afford a lot, but I'm not going to buy that many. I think I'm just going to go for a solid 250. Seems alright. And fuck it, I'll go to Majula. May as well now. I'll get my 1 level up, I think, this amount of souls is going to give me. Where are you? Oh, hello.
Bearer of seek lest.
Seek lest, indeed. What do we got? Yeah, 1 level. Looks good. I do want extra equip load. I want to be able to wear cool, heavy armor. Not for the defense, but just because it looks cooler than most other things, if I'm completely honest. Now, back to Earthen Peak is where we were. And this is one of the areas of this game that I am slightly less confident getting through without too much difficulty. I mean, I know all the ways to go. I know how to clear this area, but with the enemy types present, you really can just die in an instant if you're not careful. These things can mess you up very quickly. Because they do a lot of very quick damage with their claws. They build up bleed, they build up poison with their daggers. You can just get shredded, especially if there's a group of them. So we'll have to be extra careful. That's why I stocked up on arrows. To deal with people like this. Little campers hiding out on bridges. Trying to shoot you with poison arrows and shit. So shoot him back. And also using your bow, you can get this guy to run into this room and join you, rather than fighting him on the bridge. Ooh, shield. I do want to pick up some of his armor, if he'll be nice enough to drop it for us, because I've always thought the cloth and armor aesthetic is pretty damn cool. Speaking of places where you can die instantly, these guys would jump down and start accosting you with their poison weapons. So be prepared. If I had just tried to run up that ladder, I would have died very quickly. Thankfully, I've played this game before. Can't get that item yet. Could jump to there if I wanted to, but I'm not going to yet. Because I'm pretty sure we can just run down. Yeah. You can see there's a dead enemy back here. We shot him from when we were down there. Otherwise, he would have jumped up from this treasure chest from behind and tried to beat us up. We can't have that. For now. Yeah, I think the only way to go for now is just up the ladder, so let's do that. Just like any level, there will be a few little branching paths, but thankfully for now, it's a pretty straight shot to the bonfire. Oh. Armor? No. This is a bonfire just here. And this is also home to one of the most obtuse things in this game. I think I mentioned this in like episode 1 or 2 when it came to changing the environment such that it would affect a boss fight. That windmill out there, I don't know how anyone figured this out, but you can light your torch, walk over to this windmill, and set it on fire. Setting this windmill on fire is going to completely change the layout of a boss that we're going to fight later. If you don't set the windmill on fire, the entire boss room is going to be covered in poison swamp. So you're going to constantly get poisoned while you're trying to fight the boss, and the boss also heals when it is in poison. So by burning the thing, we no longer have to deal with that. So that's pretty nice. Don't let this guy go through the door without you, otherwise he will lock it behind you. That being said, I probably shouldn't have aggroed all 3 of them. Not to worry. It's another pressure plate on the ground right there, so don't step on that. Otherwise you will get shot with crossbow bolts from that hole in the wall. Whoopsie daisy, just had to have a phone call. But I'm back, and I managed to not die. So that's positive. What was I going to do? I was going to equip that helmet that I just picked up. Look at that. What a beautiful face I've got. Mwah. Gorgeous. So we could jump up the ladder here, but I'm not going to. I'm going to go around the long way. Because there's more items to get, including an NPC. Hello.
Shush. You idiot.
You idiot.
Quiet. I'm on the run. Don't give me away. You're a fugitive too, eh?
I like how he's holding his belly.
Why else would you be here? It's got death written all over it. You want it? I can, but
Yeah, this guy's whole deal is that he sets up ladders
I let you.
after you pay him. So let's pay him 2,000 bucks. We get a whole ass cutscene to watch this guy jankily set up a ladder. What's his name? Gilligan? Laddersmith Gilligan. He pulls a ladder out from the ether and then drops it here. I paid $2,000 to that man for him to provide that service.
I won't offer this deal twice.
But let's talk to him for a bit.
What is it?
Learn his gesture. We now know how to beg. We can buy some stuff from him if you're interested in a reinforced club, a whip, or some claws. I do kind of like some of this thief gear, but we'll be able to buy it from him later.
Well, apparently, there's this monster lady.
It gives us a bit of lore about the boss at the end of this level.
Does wonders for her body.
Yeah.
You know, health and I thought only you. That creature. Huh? In fact. but her
Yes, she was
husband?
married to a prince, something something. Her husband had feelings for another.
Desperate, hoping that it would restore the. Before long, the prince. No, listen. Long, we said that conk, and this one. That.
Very
She's
cool.
gonna get it.
Alright.
Find it.
Wait, hang on. Don't you have anything else to say? God's almighty. Yeah. Okay, so we've exhausted his dialogue. We will find him in Majula later on, where he'll be able to set up a ladder for us to go down the big hole in the middle of town. But the Twinkling Titanite is pretty worth it. Pretty worth paying him 2,000 bucks, if I'm honest. But yeah, so he kind of tells you a little bit about how the boss will heal in poison. Doesn't tell you how to deal with it, but it tells you that it's going to happen. Oh. Forgot about them. Yeah, the projectile weapons do poison damage, and their claw weapons do bleed damage. Regardless, they stack up damage very quickly. Room's a bit of a funny one. I'm going to pull this switch here. And ride the floor all the way up to the ceiling. And hopefully not get killed by that pyromancer, huh? Oh shit. Bye-bye. We got us the mirror shield, not to be confused with the mirror shield from The Legend of Zelda. It is the mirror, M-I-R-R-A-H, mirror shield. I believe that's the name of a land in this game. Some people come from the land of Mirror. Like Lucatio, I think, is from Mirror. That's the shield here. Pretty nice looking, to be honest. Still not going to use it, though. That pyromancer is just not going to quit until I go and kill her, I think. Silver black spear. No, I want your armor, mate. We'll also find down this way our old friend Pate.
Well, we meet again. I don't quite have the guts myself.
And just like Patches in other Dark Souls games, he goes, hey, there's some treasure.
There's treasure this way.
Wanna go and get it?
I don't quite have the
I'm not gonna go and get it. You can have it, good friend. Nothing bad will happen. That door is locked. Yeah, so that treasure we can get around here. Oh crap, I forgot about that. Oof. I do not like dealing with those guys. And, oh, fake backstab, hello? Get out of here. I forget what's even in this chest. Some souls, very nice. I actually probably should not have jumped over here because I'm going to struggle to get back, aren't I? But I do want the weapon down there, or the item. Whatever. We can do this again. Please? Oh, no. That's the worst possible outcome. Oh, no. I did check a moment ago. I've been recording for a bit over an hour, so I think I'm going to grab a couple more of these items, and I don't know if I'm going to get through the rest of this area today. Or at least in this episode. I'm going to quickly just run back to where I was before. Hopefully without too much trouble. Yep, these guys are still here. Oh, I failed to kill any of them in that attack. But I got both of them with that attack. Good trade-off. Yeah, thankfully it doesn't take us too long to get back to where we were before. Oh. Oh, but all my stuff's over there. I need to jump again. Oh, that's tragic. Genuinely tragic. But I suppose that's the way it goes. For now, though, I'll get that in a second. Let's jump down here and grab the treasure Pate was talking about. Great Heavy Soul Arrow. A spell that I would not be using. But we did this more so just to progress Pate's questline
Good to see that you survived.
than for the items you actually get from it.
Perhaps you're. In any case,
Yep, thanks for the treasure, mate.
for instance, now, what the poor bloke must have quite an imagination.
Yes.
You be careful too.
And he tells us about Creighton, the guy we rescued from his own trap. He accidentally locked himself up, but these guys are mortal rivals, and I think the next time we run into them, they're going to be fighting. Alright, let's see if we can do this. Made the jump again, so that's a good start. Very good. And we got his mask. I'm going to equip that now, because I like it. Cool. Not really with this armor, but I think it's pretty cool. Okay. That was not even close. Oh, jeez. Alright, this time I'm cutting out the footage for me getting back here, so I don't keep doing this. And we're back again. Oh, this is what I meant by I'm not as confident getting through this level, just because the enemies are annoying. The platforming is tricky. And it's covered in bloody poison. Oh. Get out of here. At least I kind of get to farm those guys for their armor. I think if I just roll... Oh, wait, no, I can just step off here. Oh, man. What? Oh, that was quite silly. I don't normally end the episode on such a bad note, but I think that's going to be it for this episode. I think you're going to be left with the image of me just falling off a cliff 3 times. No, we can't end it on that. We can't end it on that. I'm going to run it back again. Run it back again. We end on a triumph. But yeah, this area is gonna like double my death counter. Always bloody does. It used to be this area, and there's another one later on in the game called Shrine of Amana that always used to kill me a bunch. I think Shrine of Amana I'm not gonna have as much trouble in, just because there are some more consistent strategies you can use to get through the area pretty unscathed. Pretty unscathed, not completely. Oh. No, the shield. I don't want the bloody shield, mate. Give me your cool armor. Oof. I'm gonna use an effigy, just because I'm getting real low on health. Maximum health, I should say. Alright. I've made this jump at least every time. And I've poisoned myself. No item? Fine. Okay. I'm drinking my drink. I'm also going to equip... Oh, wait, I don't have them. I thought I had Lion Mage... Not Lion Mage. The Lion... Warrior armor, or at least some of it, to reduce the fall damage, but that's fine. I've got full health now. I should not die from this. I am going to die to that guy's arrow, though. Oh my goodness, it just missed. Let's grab the item. Poison Broadsword. That was so worth it. So worth it. And I don't think I'm going to be able to get back from here. I think I have to Homeward Bone back. Wasn't that worth it, guys? This is what I put myself through on my endeavor to collect every item in this game. Maybe I can jump. God, that is so not worth it if I screw up though. Nah, screw it. Homeward bone. I'm not doing this shit again. See ya. And with that, with that tremendous success, that particular bit of platforming was infinitely harder than the Covetous Demon boss fight. Infinitely harder. But yes, I think with that, I'm gonna pop whatever soul items I've got and call it an episode. Get ourselves some levels, maybe do a bit of fashion. I do like the headpiece that I just got, but I don't think it particularly works with the rest of my armor right now. The colors don't work. Let's level up.
See less.
I think we're going to get vitality to 25, and guys, with that little bit of a level up, I'm going to call it a day here. So guys, if you've stuck around through this episode, and if you've come from one of my previous episodes or one of my other series, once again, thank you very much. I really, really appreciate it. Even if you happen to just click on this randomly by accident when you were trying to click on something more interesting, I still thank you because it's still important. This episode was a bit of an interesting one. Did get through a couple of boss fights, got through one Lord Soul and one very fat pink demon man. Normally I'd try to end it on at least finishing a level. I try not to get halfway through, but I realize I have been recording for a long time, so I am just going to pick it up on the next episode. Maybe one day I'll learn to structure these out a little bit better, but today is not that day. So once again, thank you very much for watching, and I hope you're having a quiet night.